अगर आपका कोई रिलेटिव है, लाइक ब्लड रिलेशन में, मे बी योर सिस्टर और योर ब्रदर, राइट? सो you'll get 15 points for it. So that, and also if you have like done your masters from Canada, that adds to it. So there are many things which add to these scores.
And what is the PR path for you? Like for a software engineer, जो student बन के software engineer बन रहा है, what is the PR path? And currently, like काफी ज़्यादा PR के chances कम हुए हैं for students. And did it affect you as a computer science student?
To be honest, it didn't affect me as a master's student that much, because अगर हम CRS score की बात करें, which is comprehensive ranking system जो use होता है for PR, express entry actually in Canada, वो अभी कुछ टाइम में PR मिलने इसलिए कम हो गए because that score has been really high. It's above 500, जो कि बहुत unusual है, which we have not heard 2 years back, to be honest. So, and a lot of factors matter for you to have a really high CRS score. So basically, अगर आपने Canada में experience है, that add points like 50 points. अगर आप below 30 years old हो, तो आपके जो पॉइंट्स हो गए, अगर आप अबव 30 हो गए तो आपकी 30 पॉइंट्स कम हो जाए, 15 या 30 पॉइंट्स कम हो जाएंगे. अगर आपका कोई रिलेटिव है, लाइक ब्लड रिलेशन में, मे बी योर सिस्टर और योर ब्रदर, राइट? सो you'll get 15 points for it. So that, and also if you have like done your masters from Canada, that adds to it. So there are many things which add to these scores, right? And people who are here, also, since I'm doing my masters, I have 3 years work permit. But people who are here for a diploma course or for a certification course, they usually get 1 year work permit, which is not enough to apply and then wait. And also I've seen कि उनका जो CRS score है ना, वो 480, 470, 480, 490 तक बनता है, उससे ज़्यादा नहीं बन पाता है. क्योंकि एक और चीज़ which matters is, जिस चीज़ में आपने, जिस कोर्स में आपने पढ़ाई करी, आपको उसी के अराउंड आपकी अगर जॉब है, that will be beneficial rather than doing your studies in one particular area. जो भी आप पढ़ रहे हैं, से आपने फाइनेंस में पढ़ाई करी है, बट आप मे बी वर्क कर रहे हैं किसी एक ऑटोमोबाइल कंपनी में, विच इज़ नॉट रिलेटेड टू फाइनेंस, और सेल्स में आप काम कर रहे हैं, तो दैट वोंट हेल्प यू इन योर PR system. For me, it's opposite, because since I'm doing my masters, I'm pursuing my career in the same field that I'm doing my masters in. I have work experience here. So there are much more options for me, and मेरा CRS को भी काफ़ी अच्छा बन रहा है. So also गवर्नमेंट ने भी काफ़ी सारे प्रोग्राम्स बनाने शुरू करे. आई रिमेंबर लाइक BC में BC टेक करके एक बेसिकली प्रोग्राम है, जहाँ पे अगर आप आए भी नहीं है, if you are not in Canada but from other countries, if you apply through BC Tech, like if you get an offer from one of the companies in British Columbia, you can apply through BC Tech and straight away you'll get a PR for British Columbia. So there are different programs within Ontario. I think there is OINP, which is going on really. अभी आपके पास डिग्री होनी चाहिए, your master's degree, and then you should have an offer letter from one of the companies here. So if you have that, you can apply through OINP and you'll get PR. And then express entry pool तो है ही. But again, yeah, express entry का एक तो भी due after COVID बहुत कम आपके निकल रहे हैं draws. So that has impacted a lot, and plus the score has gone really high. So that's why many people are not able to get PR.
तो आपके लिए कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ा because you're doing job in the same area, same field in which you studied in. पर अगर इमेजिन करो कोई इंडियन स्टूडेंट जाता है या फिर कोई US से जाता है जिसको H1B नहीं मिलता, and they are, let's say, from computer science background and get a job in finance or like maybe in different field. तो what will their PR path look like? वो 500 points पूरे करने कितने मुश्किल होते हैं? 500 points पूरे नहीं हुए तो PR नहीं मिलेगी, या किसी और स्टेट जाना पड़ेगा, किसी और province जाना पड़ेगा. What are the practices you see?
Yeah, so what I've seen recently, even in Canada, जो आपने सिनारियो बताया तो फिर भी वो वाले हो गए कि आपने अगर कनाडा में पढ़ाई नहीं करी है एंड जॉब नहीं करी है, एंड यू come directly with an offer, right? But even here in Canada, people who have studied here, maybe as a diploma, or because अभी changes हुए कि if you are doing 1 year diploma or course, तो आपको post graduate work permit नहीं मिलेगा, unless and until you are doing a post graduation course like मास्टर्स, PhD एंड सो राइट. डॉक्टरेट प्रोग्राम से अगर आप कर रहे हो तो आप पे इम्पैक्ट नहीं है, अदरवाइज आपको पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन वर्क परमिट नहीं मिलेगा, विच इज रिसेंटली अनाउंस्ड इन 2024. सो नाउ if people are coming here with a 1-year course, they may not get a chance to work here after their course, let alone getting a PR. So things have changed a lot. Unless and until you are here for masters or for a doctorate program, then the scenario is completely different. But अभी जो already हैं यहाँ पे, जिन्होंने पढ़ाई करी है, job भी ले ली है, I have seen people like जिनका 3-year work experience and वो अपने 3rd year में already and they don't have a PR yet.
So for ऐसे students के लिए they don't have an option to extend their work permit, right? ऐसा कोई option है ही नहीं, ऐसा कोई rule है ही नहीं in Canada. So the only option that they can look out for मतलब from their employer is basically request them to extend their work permit, and that's where LMIA comes into picture. So LMIA, it's a very lengthy process, lot of documentations, hassle and a lot of waiting period. इसका बहुत लंबा चौड़ा process होता है and it's really difficult as well. So अगर कंपनी को गवर्नमेंट से LMIA अप्रूव हो जाती है एंड अगर गवर्नमेंट उस कंपनी को एक क्लोज्ड वर्क परमिट की एक्सेप्टेंस दे देता है, अप्रूवल दे देता है, ओनली देन द एम्प्लॉयर कैन एक्सटेंड दैट क्लोज्ड वर्क परमिट टू दैट एम्प्लॉयर, दैट पर्सन. सो बेसिकली आपका वर्क परमिट एक्सटेंड हो जाएगा एंड meanwhile you can keep applying for the PR.
They also plan to switch to different province. They leave their job altogether and then they go to a different province. जैसे नोवा स्कोशिया वगैरह हो गया, यहाँ पर जो आपका रेट है CRS कोड भी है वो काफी लो हो जाता है, तो getting a PR is way easier there. So people completely switch their career path. They go there and do some other job to get a PR from that particular province. So yeah, it is difficult if you are, at least in this current scenario. From 2024, what I've seen is government is trying to regulate a lot of things. Because there are so many people here and you might have heard and maybe read on news कि कितनी difficulties आ रही हैं. Students are really getting challenged to even grab a part-time job here. So sustain करना बहुत मुश्किल हो गया है, बहुत ज़्यादा students हो गए हैं, बहुत सारी jobs नहीं मिल रही है, तो jobs ही नहीं मिल रही है तो PR की तो pool is way too high for Canada government to look at. So yeah, it is going to be difficult going ahead for a PR.
So it's a very very difficult market. जो लोग सोचते हैं आसान है, आसान तो नहीं है. बट इसी कारण मैं देखता हूँ, जब मैं अटलांटिक प्रोविंस गया था, I went to Prince Edward Island, I saw many people coming from different parts of the country. क्योंकि अभी अभी हुआ है, काफी लोग छोड़ भी गए हैं कनाडा different parts डिग्री के लिए. There's so much movement going on just because of PR, because it has actually become difficult. But